The ceasefire between Israel and Hamas has ended, and now local Palestinian-Americans are asking for peace. Today, people gathered at the Hathaway Bridge that connects Panama City and Panama City Beach. This was another in a line of peaceful protest calling for a ceasefire in the Middle East. Protests have been happening around the country, and Bay County is no different. Families waved flags and held banners asking for that peace.
It doesn't matter what the cause is. What's happening right now should stop, and there should be ceasefire.
The previous ceasefire saw the release of more than 80 hostages in less than a week.